The Cardinals will put total leather to crank us up. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He wants to change this route. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Robertson. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this
kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. And he goes absolutely nowhere. The return will lose yards.
Buckeyes will take over. First and 10.
Let's go. Break. Single, single. Black 18. Black 18.
To throw, it's Flagway. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Lost the defense, he's wide open. It's a running room. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Number 45 with the carry.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They'll move the tight end. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Quick release on the RPO. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
Touchdown. Number 4 with the catch and score.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. And he'll lose yardage on that return.
And your Ohio State Buckeyes will take over.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He'll pull it down and run. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
Just a really nice job defensively, too, not giving up on the play, right? You didn't sack him initially, but guys were still in hot pursuit and chasing. And this front seven defensively, they've got a lot of speed and athleticism, and they're able to stay on the quarterback's heels and force him out of bounds for a loss.
Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Good enough for first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Wide open downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport, but this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
Yeah, and when you got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied,
We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Gets rid of it. And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Hey, at this point on offense, it's all about finding completions and finding your rhythm. They get a few yards there with the slant.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Moving out of the pocket. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Touchdown, Ohio State. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it, and he can go with it. Smashes ahead. Picks it up. That's a live ball. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Fights off a defender. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. To the air, it's Robertson. Caught close to the marker, it's Bennett. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll go to the ground. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
No huddle here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
Love the accuracy on that curl throw by the quarterback, putting it right in the numbers, right in the breadbasket of his wide receiver.
And as we get deep in this first half, a first and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. Sneaks it into the end zone.
And that makes you feel so good as an offense. When you can score late in the first half in a 2-minute type situation, the extra point's going to give you the lead. Makes you feel so much better heading in at halftime.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished the deal with the quarterback sneak. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Great starting point. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Lagway. Complete downfield. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. The throw. That's caught. It's Sanders. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Grab near the marker. It's McCoby. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team...
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Number 88 with the catch in the end zone.
They'll line up to go for two.
Double, double. Ready.
Scanning the field, it's Glagway. Here's a heat. He finds the end zone for the two, and now the lead is 7. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown. Number 4 takes it back for the score.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
For the extra point.
And he puts through the extra point.
Kick is good.
Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. Out of the wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown. Number 5 with the return.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
The extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. They're just about to boot it away full of energy after housing that last kickoff. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Glagway. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, And the Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. That time he took a big shot off of the RPO.
And when you run these run-pass options, you want to take a little bit of time to stick it in that running back's belly, read the defense, get him to suck up, and I'm trying to make those big plays down the field. So I like the aggressive attack off the RPO.
So now it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The DBs will back off a bit. Dropping back, it's Hurts. Good timing on the quick out. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Gets the back moving. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. To the air on 1st down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Makes the grab on 3rd. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
The Buckeyes are on the move, keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's going for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside the 25. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no huddle.
From the 30-yard line on first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Robertson. Makes the catch. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's a tough down.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
He wants it all. Looking for the goal line. And it's a touchdown.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gonna let it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. They're going to run it. Pass escapes him, still on his feet. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it.
Grabs it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And the Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The play action fake. Looking for space to the left. Going for 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
First and 10.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 25. He'll be out of bounds at the 36-yard line after a solid return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll start the third quarter with the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Still on his feet at the 45. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And now on second down for this offense. Off play action. Using his legs to buy some time. He's open on the right. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Hurts. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal.
Well, at this situation in the game now with the lead, you know the offense is just going to try and run the football, bleed the clock, and ice this game.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. It's It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. They'll run the option. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, past the 10. Can you believe this? A catastrophic mistake leads to a defensive touchdown, and now we're a point away from a tie game. Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. Running to daylight from inside his 25. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Hurts. Going over the top. He's got it on the right. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Not much of a secret who they were looking to, but doing something about it is a major problem.
It's so hard to stop on these 3rd downs. You think about it, he can block, and then he can go deep. He can release, intermediate. The tight ends are so valuable in today's football, and especially in the red area. They find him, and they get the 1st down.
Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go.
Timeout by the defense.
That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Running back searching for a hole. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
It's now 4th and goal.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. There's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
Yeah, that's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, Dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.